Oh, that is some hit. That's really gone all the way. That's a huge hit. Harbhajan Singh really picked it off perfectly. That's brought the crowd alive. I beg your pardon, it's Uthappa.
Oh, this one come out of the blue. Uthappa just showing his power again. He doesn't take that big a backlift. Hits through the line, rolls his wrist on impact, and that's gone miles. I think it was dropped by a fan in the crowd too. Maybe India are going to start going now.
More runs. He wants to come back, but Harbhajan says no. Maybe that was the right call. He wouldn't have made it back.
I don't think he was worried about Uthappa. It was himself getting out. Oh, that's such a clean strike of the ball. Middle, it's gone miles. Another postcode, that one.
Well, there it is. The last time India won chasing against Australia was in 1998 now. Gosh, that's almost 10 years ago. And that was some chase done in style.
Remember this one? It's April 24, 1998. Myself and Sachin Tendulkar are born on the same day, April 24. He's obviously a couple of years older than me. I've had a hard life.
Well, that's a good shot. There's no opening of the blade there. He's gone straight past Lee. That's authentic.
And the Indian fans are loving this rearguard action here from Uthappa. He's a lovely striker of the ball. Got an excellent temperament as well. Hit him straight. The fielders aren't there.
Had to be close. Came in a long way. The impact may have been outside the line of off stump. Just content with the single. Wait for the umpire's signal. Leg buys. Down the track again. He's taken the aerial route and it's gone the distance. He strikes them pretty well. It's 88 for 6.
That is an awesome shot. Walking down the pitch, and I'm not sure that's exactly where he tried to hit it, but it was right out of the middle of the bat. Looked like he was trying to go over mid-on, and the ball was onto him a little bit quicker, but he spanked it over mid-off. Great shot. Brett Lee misses the stumps, and Adam Gilchrist couldn't get there. Chance of a run out, big mix-up. They got there in the end.
Well, directed, could have been tight. All confusion. Took his own sweet time. Look at Lee's commitment. Brett Lee, absolutely brilliant. And a directed, he was a goner. A directed, Harbhajan Singh would have been out by a few inches. Look at Brett Lee, what an effort, even at this stage of the game. Just a fumble, but look at how quickly he gets to the ball. No directed, Harbhajan is safe. It's the slow delivery, and it's been put away quite nicely by Harbhajan Singh. He'll be happy with that. Just fancy his batting skills, Harbhajan Singh.
He adjusted beautifully. Harbhajan Singh was a slower ball out the back of the hand, and elbow nice and high. Placed it beautifully. Short arm jab.
Gilchrist, it's about 35-36. That's played fine and played nicely. It's a boundary. And he's done something to his calf, hamstring muscle there. James Hope is the man who gave it the chase, gave it 100%, but he may have done some damage.
Yeah, he's clutching. Looks like a hamstring. It was not a good ball, has to be said, from Brad Hogg. Dragged it down. But James Hope sprinting around, couldn't get there, and he pulls up sore. Maybe a cramp, or Australia's had a lot of hamstring injuries of late, and that may be another one.
They're up against some very good bowling from the Australians. Australia won the toss and decided to bat. Would have been disappointed. They bowled out in the 42nd over for 193, Ponting the only man to get a half-century. Mitchell Johnson chipped in with a useful 24 down the order. Murali Karthik outstanding figures. The best by a left-arm spinner in one international cricket.
Target has been squeezed courtesy of this partnership. Now India just requires 71 to win. And if they play out the 19.3 overs, they'll be home. Oh, brilliant drive from Harbhajan Singh. Ricky Ponting with a valiant dive. Whereas Brett Lee was tidied things up with that diving effort at the rope.
Harbhajan bringing out the cover drive from his suitcase of tricks, and he hit it nicely as well. Sparing dive from Ponting. Good work from Brett Lee to stop that going for 4. But good aggression there from Harbhajan. It was in the slot.
He's playing safe cricket. He knows that India can get there by just knocking the ball around, picking up those 1s and 2s, making room, and he has put it away through point. Magnificent shot. Great piece of improvisation from Uthappa. Ricky Ponting, well, he's feeling the heat.
Sublime stuff. Won't get the angle with that shot there, but he goes miles outside leg stump. Give himself some width. Powerful cut shot. Great cricket.
They've gone for the appeal. Quicker one. Aleem Dar thinks that it's out. Uthappa can't believe it. Crowd is absolutely stunned by this tragedy. Quicker delivery from Michael Clarke, and the replay probably will tell a story here. Story that Uthappa was probably out. It was a quicker delivery, and he was on the move when that ball hit his pads. Strong appeal from Michael Clarke. Aleem Dar upheld his request, and India lose an important player here. Gone for 47, 129 for 7. Zaheer Khan with measured steps has finally entered the crease. Almost a philosophical walk. 140 matches, 621 runs, 81.6 is a strike rate, so he can strike it big. 34 not out his best. India can still win this. Has gone past Adam Gilchrist. Runs for India. Zaheer Khan will come back for the second. Given his leg byes. Bit of width provided. Zaheer Khan has played a nice looking cut shot. India were jolted early. Ganguly and Karthik went for ducks. Yuvraj with a patchy 15. Uthappa played well for his 47. Sachin Tendulkar looked good until he was picked up by Brett Lee. Good in-swinger. Dislodged his stumps. Once again, he's reading Hogg well. He was in position very early to play that lap sweep. But Ricky Ponting pretty keen still to involve Brett Hogg into the attack. It's a change ball. Goes for the drive. Zaheer Khan has played a lovely cover drive. It's a 4. Precious boundary for India.
And it's good batting as well. He's a powerful man, so we need to see it. The ball's thrown up, back your eye, plants his feet. Good swing of the bat. Excellent shot there from Zaheer Khan. Throwing it back on Brad Hogg, but he needs to get his length and his line right.
Edge and taken by Ricky Ponting. Mitchell Johnson has once again picked up a crucial wicket. Harbhajan Singh falls Ricky Ponting with a neat catch. Australia once again tilt the balance in their favour.
4 dot balls preceding this from Johnson. So Harbhajan Singh probably felt like he needed to play at it. Excellent catch there from Ricky Ponting, right in front of the eyes. So Mitchell Johnson once again getting the breakthrough for the Australians. Harbhajan Singh off for a gallant 19. India 143 for 8.
Murali Karthik, who bowled magnificently, 6 for 27 for India today, is out there now hoping that he can win this game with the bat. He's supposed to do that with the ball, and he probably did. The attempted Yorker, that ball swung away down the leg side. Karthik is keen to come back for the second. Every run matters for India and for Australia for that matter.
Trying to get that extra pace. Again, down the leg side. Valuable runs. Comes off the pad. Brings up the 150.
Yeah, that wasn't good bowling.
And then with the chief of selectors, Philip Vengsarkar, Zaheer Khan's parents. Still something to smile about. Good shot. Very good strike. Brad had in the field and the deep. And just the single. So firmly struck. He just gets one. Again, it was the wrong one, but nicely played. Played it very late. And it gets to the fence this time around. Much to the delight of the crowd. And it's a lovely deft touch from Murali Karthik.
Very good shot. Nicely played. Very, very late. You don't have to hit them all hard. Hogg's looking for an appeal. Johnson thought he had it, and then it bobbled a little bit on him. Taking out the, well, reliance.
Big appeal, big appeal. Did not hear a sound, but the appeal was spontaneous. The wicket keeper, the first slip, and the bowler went up together. I did not hear anything from the stump mic. It will be very, very interesting. Brett Lee was convinced.
Absolutely convinced is Brett Lee. You can see the reaction here. Now let's listen. Just a little fainty. I'm not sure Gilchrist went up for it. He went up very late. It's just a fine nick. Just a fine one. Very, very faint indeed. Brett Lee heard it. Can't believe it. Knocking Andrew Simons, but not a lot of support from Gilchrist around the behind the wicket. That's the one that's just angling in and leaving the left-hander.
Might get a boundary. Much to the delight of everybody here, Murali Karthik. 167 for 8. Really is a cruel game. Thin outside edge, no support from the wicketkeeper, not given out, and the next ball disappears.
Searching for the Yorker, and just angled away with the pace. That's the way to play it. Not happy, man. Not happy at all. Over the top. 4. Beautifully played. He's bowled magnificently during this series, Brad Hogg, but this time he's not bowled as well as he could, and Ponting's not happy, nor is Lee. 23 required. This is well, really well struck.
Oh, what a reply! What a reply! Stunning shot from Zaheer Khan. Has it done the trick to put pressure on Australia? Certainly the scales are tilting.
What Australia have got to tell themselves that only takes 2 balls. What a shot this is. Almost like it's premeditated. The old 20-20, getting in a bit of practice, and he's whooped it away. Straight down the ground, the fastest bowler over his head. Thank you very much.
Mental balance. Edged, and it's gone for 4. The gap, he's threaded the needle. Luck and momentum on India's side. 4 more.
Ricky Ponting was standing wide, almost slip and a half. Is that fate? Outside edge and goes exactly in between Gilchrist and Ponting. They're living dangerously, but 4 runs to India.
They won't be complaining. Down the leg side, it's going fine, it's going to be 4. They are within a stroke of victory, the Indians. 6 needed to win. They can finish it with 1 ball. Zaheer Khan has done it before. He's got a 6 off Brett Lee in the previous over, but this is played very fine indeed.
Yeah, angled down the leg side. And beautifully played by Zaheer Khan.
Just changing things around can affect a batsman's equilibrium. At the moment, he's playing exceedingly well.
I think what Ponting's trying to do is stop the boundaries with Zaheer Khan and then try and get Karthik back on strike. If they can get another over from Bracken at Karthik, who looked a little bit edgy last over, if they can maybe edge Karthik out and get RP Singh in.
No is the call. It remains at 188 for 8. Oh, that receives an applause from the middle of the bat. Well, he's played it fine. He's going to get a single. They're going to take it. Karthik will retain strike. It's 189 for 8. Well, only time will tell whether that was a good move to take a single on the last ball, because it's Mitchell Johnson, 3 for 44, and he's got Karthik facing. Very edgy Karthik at this stage, 5 runs away from victory. And 46 these two have added now. Once you start reaching closer and closer, you start thinking about the fact that what you're about to achieve. And that's when temperament matters.
Bracken's bowled out, Lee's bowled out. Off the toes. He's looking for 2. Stuart Clark's the fielder. Settles on the single.
He's got to be thinking about it, that's for sure. Oh, that's on his pads. He's got an edge onto pad. He can come back for second. No, he settles for 1. Discretion, the better part of valor. Every run extremely important. 3 to win now. Karthik to play out the last ball of Johnson's over. It's gone fine and he's run away for 4. India have won this match. Leg byes have settled the issue, and aren't they happy? They have achieved a famous victory, which looked extremely unlikely at one stage when they were 6 down for 64. What a turnaround in this game. They fought till the end, and the low order has come good just when they needed to. This is going to be a huge morale boost for India, ending the series with a victory.
Yeah, the Indian team are ecstatic. Hugging, handshakes. So they've won their 2nd game of this series. The victory wasn't looking possible halfway through Indians' run chase, but the lower order have chipped in very well and got India home. The Australians congratulating each other on a series. Still a 20-20 to go.
Well, what a partnership, unbroken, 52 of 62. What a game Karthik has had. Not out, 21 of 34. Match-winning partnership with Zaheer Khan to add to that 6 for 27 off 10. So phenomenal match for Karthik.